Hey, what's going on, everybody? Echoside Fiend here, back once again, and today I just want to jump up on here to talk about the month-long April live streams that ICP announced about a week ago now, called April's Streamin' Leaves Mugs Beamin'. I think this one is looking like it's going to be really cool. The gift that they've already announced, assuming everything works out okay with it, sounds like it's going to be really cool. And the final event that the whole thing is leading up to, I'm really looking forward to, but I'm also a little conflicted about. So I'm going to talk about that as well. And before we get started, I just want to say I will be posting this video on both Carnival Spirits and my own personal channel. So watch it at either place, either whatever one you like. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Of course, like I said, they announced it about a week ago. It's gonna be April's Streamin' Leaves Mugs Beamin'. Obviously, full month of live streams leading up to the 25th anniversary of the Severed Limb High Class Reunion Prom Night Massacre show. Again, I'll be getting to that, but I'm a little conflicted on that. This also includes the second coin for the Ultra Live Monster 5. Of course, the first one came with the October gift bag, assuming that you've got it. I have. I got my October and December gift bags. I know some people are still waiting, but that's beside the point. So that came with the first coin. Again, I'm not really 100% sure if that was what they were always planning on. Probably not. I'm sure the pandemic just kind of threw that in there. But then, of course, they were announcing the rest of the shows for this year, and I'm guessing into 2022 as well. But now this one is including the second coin, so probably some things are just getting shuffled around, things they can't control. But we'll get into that. But like I said, they also announced the free gift that will come with this one, and it will be a Flip the Rat. A Fearless Fred Fury and Flip the Rat collector's set. So they said it will be both Fearless Fred Fury and Flip the Rat in one case. It said they didn't really go into much detail. I don't know if they're talking about kind of like one of those cardboard boxes, like the what do I say, the Riddle box 20th anniversary came in, or I guess they could even do something in like the Great Malenko 20th anniversary that was kind of like the DVD style case. It was cardboard, but like DVD style. Or if they're planning on doing like one of those, if you remember the Nuclear Edition of Bang Pow Boom came in one of those plastic cases where it's got like the big plastic part in the middle, and then each end folds off of it or swivels off of it. That would be cool. I think that would look pretty cool too. But regardless, that's what they're saying you'll get. Also included with that in that set is a third disc called A Time of Fury, which will have, just the way they worded it, rare songs that were released during the Fearless Fred Fury era. So they didn't say what songs that'll be. I'm guessing it'll be stuff along the lines of like Steve Meets Abu and The Frog and all that. I've heard all those, but or both of those anyway. But I don't have them in any type of CD. I don't have digital downloads of them or anything. So that will definitely be cool to have that and whatever other songs they put on it all on one CD. Even if it's stuff we've already heard, it'd be nice to have it in a collection. And then again, they said all of those CDs will come in one box case, whatever you want to say, with artwork by Tom Wood. I don't know if they're planning on just doing the Fearless Fred Fury image he's already done, or if he's done something special, but regardless, either way, I think it'll be really cool. It'll be a nice collection, nice collector's piece to have in your collection, assuming you collect like I do. So overall, I think that's a pretty cool gift, and then along with the second coin, and of course, the whole month's worth of streams that we're going to go through here very briefly. I'm not going to dwell on each one, but you get all of these as well. So I've got everything written down here on notes. So if you see me looking over here, but again, I think this schedule they've got sounds really cool. There's a couple that I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'll probably check them out, but I don't know if I'll watch them all the way through. But overall, this sounds pretty cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I'm obviously doing it. I didn't cancel my subscription. I've just been, they pause it and restart it. I've just been letting them do that since the beginning because I definitely like supporting them during these times that everybody's kind of struggling to come up with stuff to keep their name out there and to keep revenue flowing. And so I'm more than happy to chip in and get the live streams along with whatever gift. And I don't even care if they were including a gift or not. Just the live streams I think are worth it. And it's cool to be able to watch them, interact with them if you're watching them live, and support them. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. So these ones are starting Saturday, April 3rd will be the first one. They're doing Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday like normal, but there are a couple this month that are going to be on Friday instead of Saturday. Probably some type of personal life schedule or something that they just couldn't control. And the Prom Night Massacre is also on a Friday. I'm guessing they're probably doing it that night. Maybe that's the schedule they already had for that venue, whatever venue they're doing it at. But we'll get to that. So the first one of April's Streamin' Lives Mugs Beamin will be Saturday, April 3rd. It's the late night funhouse talk show. They obviously didn't announce the guests. I like that they don't do that, so it comes up as a surprise. I've loved both of those that they've done so far. I think they did the first one was in December, and then the second one in the February streams. I thought they were fucking cool. I liked all the guests. I really like how they go all out for his, they do him at Jay's house, and they go all out and make it look like literally looks like a late night talk show set. They got the desk, they got the couch right next to it. They've had a band there both times, and I think it was the last one they had I forget who it was they even had, but some, rap performer. The time before that, they had the guy that was like that illusionist and everything, so it's just like the late night talk shows, a couple of guests and along with a performer. So really cool, along with a house band. It's super cool. I'm really looking forward to that. It's on a Saturday night, so I'll definitely be kicking back, have a couple beers, and see who they get, and hopefully it'll be somebody really interesting. So far, I've enjoyed all the guests they've had, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. So Monday, April 5th, will be the Jam Exam 2. I loved the first one. I know when they started it, Jay's like, oh yeah, we're going to do all the Joker's cards and all of we've done so far, the second deck, all the EPs, like we'll have time to do it all. And within like an hour, I was like, yeah, there's no way they're getting into all of them. So they just, on the first one, they just did the first 6. It was really cool to hear their stories. A lot of it wasn't really anything terribly new. It was stuff they already covered in Behind the Paint and stuff like that. But it's just cool to hear them, talk about it and kind of, as they're talking about, they'll kind of recollect something else. And like, oh yeah, remember we also did such and such, and this is really cool to hear, their stories connected to them and the recording process, and then to hear them each pick out a song that they really like. And on this one, they're going into the side shows and EPs and all that, and a lot of those are among my favorite. I'm really excited to hear what they say about the Terror Wheel, any stories they have, because that's like it's probably my favorite EP they've done, and it's one, even, just counting it as an album, it's one of my favorite albums that they've done. So definitely excited to hear that, and I like those because the Jam Exam, the first one, I literally just listened to it like a podcast, threw in one of my earbuds the next day when I was running my route, and listened to it like that. So definitely looking forward to that one. So Wednesday, April 7th will be the Mad Professor's Lab. It's going to have ICP and Jump Steady. I'm guessing just doing kind of like, the kind of experiments that you can just do at home in your kitchen, kind of that Bill Nye Science Guy type of stuff. But yeah, it just says they're going to, the description says they'll be mixing chemicals for explosive results and all this stuff, so probably won't be anything groundbreaking, but obviously they all have good banter and good interactions between each other. It'll probably be really funny. It's definitely something I'll check out. If it doesn't hold my attention, I'll just turn it off, whatever. So it does sound pretty interesting, though. So Saturday, 4/10, JCW's Fenced In Fury at Folsom Felony Funhouse. Apparently, from what I gather, it will be all cage matches with weapons and everything. All the JCW events they've done so far, I've gotten together with my circle of wrestling friends that we usually get together for pay-per-views. We've done that for years. It's about 4 or 5 of us. During the pandemic, we weren't doing it so much because a couple of my buddies, their jobs, they just couldn't risk it. One of my other buddies who comes over is immunocompromised due to some health issues that he's dealt with in the past. So none of us could risk it, So we'd always get together for WWE. We started getting all the AEW ones and everything, but over the course of the pandemic, like I said, we kind of relaxed on that a little bit. However, a few of us did get together for all the JCW events that they've done on the live streams. None of my friends in my circle of wrestling friends are juggalos, but they're just, we're all wrestling fans, and it's still wrestling. And most of my friends too, they at least appreciate ICP for their talent, their creativity, and obviously their ties to wrestling. And so when those were coming up, I'm like, hey, would you guys want to watch these? And they're, yeah, cool, yeah, let's do it. So we did get together and watch them. So I haven't brought that up yet with this one, but I assume we'll probably do the same thing. But yeah, this one sounds pretty cool. I don't know if they're doing it at Jay's house or what. Folsom Felony Funhouse. It sounds like they could have just rent a facility and set it up and say that's what it is. But regardless, it sounds like it's going to be all cage matches. So definitely something I'm going to check out. It's on a Saturday, so no reason I won't watch it. So hopefully I'll get together with my buddies to watch it, though, like I have all the other ones. So, all right, moving on. Monday, April 12th is the Doomsday Countdown podcast. Going to be ICP and Jumpsteady again, discussing 10 different ways that sounds like the planet Earth or human civilization, whatever, could come to an end. I love stuff like that. I love apocalyptic stuff. I love post-apocalyptic movies and TV shows, books, whatever. I love all that stuff. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Again, being a podcast and having it be on Monday. On Tuesday, my route, I have a lot of driving, so that's a perfect day. Just, when I'm leaving the plant, throw in one of my earbuds and listen to it. Probably, obviously be like 3 hours long. Fill up part of my day with it. So definitely sounds cool. Definitely going to be checking that one out. So Wednesday, April 14th will be the Nedden game. I don't know. I'll probably watch it, at least some of it, see how it goes. Otherwise, that's one I'm not really interested in that much. So Friday, this will be one that's on a Friday, April 16th, Big Silva versus everything. Obviously, Big Silva, the giant duct tape ball. So they're just going to be dropping it on all kinds of different stuff, electronics and things like that. I don't know. Sounds kind of funny, but that's one I'm almost definitely sure I won't get all the way through if I even watch it at all. But still a funny thing to put on. Some people might like it. So, but I'll check it out and see what I think about it. But I'm guessing that one will be one that I'll be kind of yeah, probably won't watch that one all the way through. So then there's not one Saturday that week. So then moving on to Monday, April 19th will be Bruce Brothers Unexplained Phenomena. That is going to be Jay and Jumpsteady talking about, just basically it sounds like anything, hauntings, ghosts, Bigfoot, alien abductions, all that kind of stuff. They're going to be discussing it, and Shaggy will be the skeptic, questioning what they're talking about, and kind of probably trying to pry more explanations for what they have in there. I don't know. Shaggy's a true skeptic, but what I'm guessing, again, like he's going to be kind of trying to get them to explain deeper into what they're sharing, and then he'll try to pull a reasonable explanation out of it. So regardless, sounds pretty cool. Obviously, it will be with the three of them again, always, as they always have, good interactions, good banter. So definitely looking forward to that one. Probably something I could listen to like a podcast. So definitely be listening to that. So Wednesday, April 21st will be The Great Escape with Ouija, another escape room thing. I watched the first one. I'm not a huge escape room guy, so I did watch the first one. I don't remember if I watched all of it, but it was pretty cool. Jumpsteady did a really good job setting him up, setting the escape rooms up. But I don't know. I'll probably at least check it out and see what they're doing. But I don't know if I'll watch it all the way through. It was really cool, though. I know some people really liked it. So, all right, Saturday, April 24th, and Miss Juggalette 2021. I don't know. I'll probably watch that one too. Hey, I love women in bikinis just as much as the next guy, but I don't know. It doesn't really interest me that much, but I'll probably check it out and see if there's anybody on there I know or anything like that. So, but some people will probably dig it, and again, I'll probably at least watch a little bit of it. So then Monday, April 26th will be the Slideshow Spectacular 2. I thought the first one was fucking awesome. At first I was kind of like, oh, they're just going to show photos and talk about them, whatever. I ended up watching it, and I fucking loved it because it was photos from all over, and I don't think they knew what photos they were going to be, so they were kind of like, whoa, I remember that, and all of a sudden stories started flowing back, and they were talking about, like, if it was at a concert or just in the building at a concert, they remembered, like, oh yeah, that was when we were playing here, I remember so-and-so was on tour with us, and all that, it was just bringing back, like, floods of memories for them to talk about, and I fucking loved it. I actually ended up watching it twice. It was fucking awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to the Slideshow Spectacular 2. So that one will be one I'm definitely checking out. So then the next event then is Friday, April 30th. It is the 20th anniversary Severed Limb high school class reunion prom night massacre show. So definitely going to be watching this, and I'm kind of thinking if the tickets don't get too outrageous, I might be looking into possibly going, because it is obviously going to be just in Detroit. I'm guessing it's going to be at St. Andrews Hall, because that's where they initially announced it. Now, I think this was supposed to be the third show, of the Ultra Live Monster 5. I want to say the Hillbilly Hootenanny Hoedown or whatever. Or no, maybe it was the Rock Show, the Albuquerque Rock Show. Regardless, whatever it was, I think was going to be the second. This was going to be the third. So, and they announced it at St. Andrews Hall. So I don't know if they're still doing it there, and maybe that's why it's on a Friday or what. But I don't know. Again, I'm a little conflicted about this being part of this because my main question is the tickets. So initially, when they announced this, I hit up Miss Hollywood and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go to this together? It sounds like a lot of fun." She said yes, so we were gonna go as a couple, so to speak, you know. And so then just this past, I forget if it was Monday or Tuesday, when I saw this, I called her and we talked about it for a while, and we both agreed it still sounds kind of cool. Maybe we can do it if the tickets don't get too outrageous. She was thinking she could work it around her work schedule. But then I started thinking about it later. Are the tickets for two people? Like, so if they put the tickets up for auction, uh, is it going to be if I were to go on there and bid and win, is it just a ticket for me or is it a ticket for me and her? Because the whole point of a fucking prom is to have, you know, couples go. I mean, I know you don't have to go as a couple, you can still just go if you want, but the point of it is to go as a couple. Like I was already planning, I was gonna, wear a shirt and tie and kind of dress up, and she had said she has a light up Cinderella dress that she was gonna wear, and but so then, do I have to bid on a ticket and she has to bid on one as well? Because what if I win and she doesn't, or vice versa? She wins her ticket and I don't. Then what? You know, so like now we can't go together. That's the whole fucking point. You know, so I'm really just confused on it. Is it, just like I said, is it going to be tickets per couple? Because and that's the reason I'm kind of almost thinking I was like maybe they just shouldn't have even included this in there, and with the whole ticket auction thing, maybe they should just picked one of the other ones, like the rock show or whatever, and because this one, or at the very least do the tickets as a couple. Hey, you win one ticket, that's a ticket for two of you, whatever. um so I don't know. It's confusing for one. It's kind of a pain in the ass for two if they're not a ticket for two of us. So then I have to bid on one, and Ms. Hollywood has to bid on one, and we both have to win, or else we're not going to be able to go together. So this is one I definitely think they should have just waited on this one. I know it'll still be cool to watch it if we can't go, but I really wanted to go. And then if I don't win an auction, I can't. And then with the whole thing, like, hey, she's gonna have to win, I'm gonna have to win, whatever. I really think they should have just held off on this one, done one of the other ones. I know they wanted to do, because it's right around the time of the first one. The first one, I wrote it down here. The original shows, there was two of them. They did them back to back. They were April 19th and April 20th of 1996. I remember when those happened, because I would have been 18. My birthday is in July, so I would have turned 19 just after these were done. And I remember seeing the flyers all around town here in Grand Rapids for them. There was some hanging up in what's the name? Vinyl Solution, the old record store here. They had flyers for it hanging up in there. There's Believe in Music, which is where I went to the first autograph signing. I didn't make it up to them. I shared the story before, but I didn't make it to them. But that's where they did an autograph signing. But there was flyers hanging up there at that store. Right across the street from that store was Studio 28 movie theater. That was the biggest movie theater in Michigan. It had 28 screens. There was flyers hanging up for it in there. There was an old punk record store around here for a while called Radio Kilroy. I remember seeing flyers hanging up in there for it. But again, you have to remember, like I said, I was 18. I was like coming up on 19, but I'd never driven to Detroit before myself. I'd been to Detroit at that point in time several times, but had never driven there myself. This was before GPS, and like I don't know how to get there, and everything. But I had a few friends that were all like, "Yeah, let's go to this Prom Night Massacre. It sounds like it's gonna be fucking awesome." And then as I was getting closer, we're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do that." So I would have loved to have gone to that, but I didn't make it. But so when they were doing this, reunion, like this class reunion, I'm like, that sounds really cool, And then hit up Miss Hollywood. She was down to go. I'm like, it's gonna be fucking awesome. And now it's part of this thing, that we got to bid on tickets, and maybe they're not for a couple. I'm guessing they're probably not. It'll probably be individual tickets. And then what if we both don't win, you know? So I know I'm just repeating myself here, but it's just, yeah, that's just like immediately, as soon as they announced it, I was like, well, at first I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, wait a second, you know, like, is this going to work? And I didn't even think about the tickets being for couples until just a couple days ago. And so, and then again, you know, with it just kind of coming up out of nowhere, I'm only 2 hours from Detroit. It's no big deal for me, but, and I actually have that week off already, because I have the week off because the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2 tour that got rescheduled, the Battle Creek stop that I have tickets for got rescheduled to sometime during that week, you know. So I've talked about it before. They had I forget the dates, but like something the beginning of that week to like the Friday, April 30th, like sometime it'll be in there. Now, just last night they fucking changed it to next week now, which I'm still sure is probably not accurate. I'm guessing with this whole thing, I'm kind of thinking that whole Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2 tour is canceled, which I wish they would just announce if it is or not. But now, so I got that week off, and I think it's Ardent Entertainment. They just changed it. They updated it just last night to now it's possibly next week, you know, the week after this. So now I've got this week off, and now they're saying the concert is going to be possibly next week, the following week. So I don't know. The whole thing's a fucking clusterfuck, and I know it's nobody's fault. It's just the way things are right now with the COVID. But in the long run, I really hope, I really wish, I should say, that they were just holding off on this Prom Night Massacre show and just keeping it the way it was going to be, like one of the you know, Ultra Live Monster 5 in-person shows, rather than this ticket auction and all that stuff. But it'll still be cool whether I can make it or not. I know it'll still be fun to watch, and I'm really hoping I can make it. I'm going to try. But so, well, that's pretty much all I got. Now I'm just kind of rambling, you know, like I always do. That's kind of the way I end all my videos now, just rambling. But in the long run, I'm definitely doing this. I'm still getting it. I'm going to just leave my subscription on, and definitely going to be supporting this and watching it and enjoying it. And I'm hoping to make it to the Prom Night Massacre show. So, well, that's pretty much all I got. So, again, you'll be able to watch this on either my channel or Carnival Spirits, and I hope you enjoyed. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching Carnival Spirits. This is Echoside Fiend, and I will catch you in the next one. Too sweet.